Alrighty guys, we are back for some zero rare black aggro. This is gonna be a good time, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over the deck, we're gonna hop into some Alchemy ranked, and then you guys are gonna let me know how we could upgrade this deck with rares and mythics. I already have a couple ideas, but I mean, let me know in the comments how we could upgrade it. But I mean, first things first, guys, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. So this was, I always like zero rare decks because they provide a little bit of a challenge because you still want them to be at least a little bit competitive, right? And mono black just seems like the way to go for this right now because there are so many good cards, guys. So we got 2 Bloodchief's Thirst, 4 Cursebound Witch, 4 Eyetwitch, and 4 Shambling Ghasts. All of our 1-drops are beastly cards, and we obviously see these 3 played all the time, right? Usually more so in like mono black control, but regardless, they will still work fantastic in this deck and will amplify the aggro that we get from some of the 2-drops like Bloodsky Berserker. Rocking 4 of these. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put up 2 +1/+1 counters on Bloodsky Berserker, and it gains menace. So hopefully that'll help us slip a ton of damage through, right? We got 4 Deadly Disputes, good card. A couple Doomed Deserters. So this is one of the arena only cards, right? And it's all right. It's not the greatest, but you know, this is definitely one of the cards we'll cut when it comes to upgrading the deck. And yeah, it'll do its job in here, I think. We got 4 Grim Wanderers as well, a card that I don't know if it sees enough play. I guess there's a good reason for that. You can only cast this spell if a creature died this turn. So I don't know if we'll have any issues actually casting this out because, I mean, we do have the Deadly Dispute to sacrifice our creatures. We have plenty of reason or ways to destroy the enemy creatures as well. The problem is we probably won't be casting out on turn 2 unless the opponent, unless we can, you know, attack in, opponent blocks, and then we could flash it out maybe, or something along those lines. So we also got 4 Infernal Grasps, just really good removal, right? It does do 2 damage to us though, so we have to be a little bit careful with it. 4 Fell Stingers as well. This card has Exploit, another way to sacrifice our own creatures and maybe get Grim Wanderer out, but also lots of great targets for the Fell Stinger in this deck, guys. Literally all of our 1-drops are decent targets. Doomed Deserter is a decent target. And being able to draw 2 cards is amazing, right? Again, we lose 2 life if we exploit this, so we got to be a little bit careful, right? We got 2 Skullport Merchants as well. The treasure is less valuable in a deck like this. There's not a lot we're ramping into. But it's just a good card, right? It's decent stats, blocks a lot. And then, of course, we can sacrifice a creature or treasure and draw a card, which is also really good too, right? 22 Swamps in the deck. So when we're upgrading this, guys, remember to stick with mono black aggro, as we do not want to accidentally turn this into a mono black control deck. Also, guys, we got the sideboard. We're rocking some lessons over here. 0 rare cards. Let's go ahead, take it into Alchemy ranked, see how it does, and you guys start brewing up those ideas in the comments. Running out of breath in the intro because I just chugged some hot chocolate before video. I wish that was a joke. Man, that hot chocolate was good though. Okay, up against Turbo. Alright, Mr. Turbo. Oh, decent hand. I don't mind this at all. I wonder if Shambling Ghast would have been the play there instead. That way we had the option to do. Oh my. So Shambling Ghast over there. They'll think it's a mirror match, but technically it's not. A lot of the same cards though. That's worth swinging in first. And we'll play a couple Shambling Ghasts this time round. That way we have the Deadly Dispute open next turn. They do their own Deadly Dispute. They could have tried to cheese one damage through first, but I mean, there's not a great reason to do that, really. Okay. We could get the Grim Wanderer out. On their turn, we'll have enough treasure if we create one here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll swing. End turn. So the plan here, guys, is to Deadly Dispute at the end a Shambling Ghast and create a treasure with it, then drop the Grim Wanderer, which will swing in pretty strong, guys. It's a heck of a, like, there's a lot of stats here, right? Ooh. We might want to -1 the Blood Artist instead. I think it's okay to stick with the original plan. I don't know. I'm not really sure there. That's super tough. I'm going to stick with the original plan. Blood Artist being alive, though, is really bad. Okay, I was kind of hoping to see some of our removal there, but we do have a decent amount of it. What, 6 removal total in the deck, which is pretty good. These are pretty good swings, too. And Skullport Merchant does eventually let us sacrifice the Shambling Ghast. Okay. All in all, not terrible. Opponent's down to 10. Drop the Merchant. Do we just flood everything onto the board? Or do we save the treasure? I think we'll get the Cursebound Witch down. So if they wipe the board, at least we're getting stuff back for the witches. And there's a lot to grab here. We didn't go over the spellbook, but I mean, that's okay. There's lots to go over in spellbooks. That would have just taken more time for the intro. Meat Hook for 4. I mean, we were anticipating some form of a wipe. So they do gain 6 here. Get a couple things back for the witch. And we're gonna grab the treasure, obviously, off of the Shambling Ghast. Ooh, I do not like these. I'm not a huge fan, but we can keep it day bound pretty well. I guess Cursive Leeches. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those ones. Cauldron Familiar. Decent. Trespasser's Curse is decent against the opponent too. They do have creatures to play. I think it's Trespasser's Curse. We do expect them to play. Oh, they gained way more life than 6. Wait, they gained 11 life there? Oh, yeah. They gained from the Meat Hook too. Dang. Okay, we should have killed the thing instead of playing our other card, but we're not out of this by any means. We're gonna play our curses down. I think we played both of our curses down. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. This is a great first match, guys, going up against the mono black control version. Even though we're not favored in the matchup. Aggro going against control. Technically, you're just not favored. Oh, they've drawn. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, Trespasser's Curse already looking pretty spicy. Anything we want to grab out of the sideboard? Maybe the Pest Summoning. Necrotic Fumes isn't terrible, but there's not going to be a lot to target. Environmental Sciences isn't too bad either. I think we play both of these out. We keep the Deadly Dispute open. Okay. Quite the game, guys. Felstinger. Yep. Okay. They're back down to 15. All that life they gained going away pretty fast here. Pretty cool. They're back down to 13. What are they grabbing from the spellbook, do you guys suppose? Trespasser's Curse would be really good for them too. They got it! Wow. Okay. I'm gonna hold back the Deadly Dispute, guys. Well, I guess drawing would technically be better here. Maybe get the Pest Summoning now. We're gonna lose a couple life for it, though. I'm gonna hold it back, I know. I know it's weird. Oh, okay. That's not terrible. We get rid of the Felstinger, swing for 2, and just pass. I don't mind that at all. We won't have the Deadly Dispute open if they wipe our board somehow, but I just don't mind this play. These little 1-drops trying their best to be aggressive. Oh, they got their Faceless Haven for the ground. They pass it back. This is crazy, guys. This is insane. Because they're going to go back up to 10 here. Wonder how much they care about that Shambling Ghast. Do they just, they want to take out both creatures? They want to hit the Eyetwitch too? I guess we'll do this. It was worth a shot, right? Like, if we could cheese that extra damage through, that's completely fine. And we want the treasure off of this. Yeah, the meat hook's really good for them in this matchup. Okay, another Eyetwitch. Skullport Merchant. They're going to be gaining life from this, but I mean, we probably want the Merchant on the board. Now, I'm just going to go... I'm going to drop the other Eyetwitch for some support in the air. And we're just going to see what they do here. Holding back again. I'd like to see more of the aggro from my deck. Yeah, really good first match. I'm pleased that we matched up against the, like the, you know, the big deal. End up swinging. Yeah, we'll block. We'll block there. They gain a life. I'm gonna get Expanded Anatomy. Make my Eyetwitch a little bit more of a threat. Okay, Leeching Lurker. It's pretty good. Infernal Grasp is a great draw. We have enough treasure to go ahead. We're gonna do it on the Eyetwitch because we don't know if they have some removal just chilling in hand. Don't want to put all of our eggs into one basket, right? And we're gonna swing for 7. They don't power up the Haven, but I'm gonna keep the Infernal Grasp open to pop the Haven. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm sweating. Can this 0 rare mono black aggro defeat this? Ooh, that is brutal. They got the second meat hook. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do that. pretty brutal. I don't know if these decks run 3 meat hooks or 4 meat hooks. Pest Summoning gains them 2 life, but we do get a couple creatures from it. Expanded Anatomy could go onto the Merchant, which isn't bad. He gets the Expanded Anatomy again. Fellstinger, nice. Okay. Well, we could draw a couple, but we could also use that to ping for the last few damage if need be. Really tough with the Trespasser's Curse. I want to keep the Infernal Grasp open and hope that they play some creatures here. We just don't want them to gain too much life from all of this. Okay, Deadly Dispute, drawing some cards. Really intense first match, guys, wow. Okay, okay. That's something we want to see. Oh no, they don't. So they don't go spiders because they know that they'll lose some life here. That's completely fine, and at this point, yeah, we're gonna have to start to lay stuff out. Even though they're gonna gain a little bit, we do have to do something here. We're gonna get this down. And I think we're gonna do the Fellstinger. It's tough decisions here, guys. We're gonna resolve that, and then we are going to sacrifice Cursebound Witch. That was a good draw, by the way. Target myself. They're gaining another life. We're losing 2 life. Shambling Ghast. Curse of Leeches. But another Trespasser's Curse ensures that they could, like, never lay a creature. Problem with that is, they have the Faceless Haven. I think the Leeches is a better bet right now. Because they have those Faceless Havens, even though we could eventually find another Infernal Grasp or whatever. Oh, it's nighttime, so it actually comes down as the Leech. Oh, okay, okay. Whew. I was gonna say, they could easily kill it now, but oh, that's right. I did play 2 cards. Oh man. Shows the power of the Cursebound Witch too. It really, really does. Down to 6. Okay. Down to 5. That's a good blocker for them. We could, Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay, they're actually powering up the Haven here. Powering up both Havens. Okay, if we take 6, we pop the Shambling Ghast. They have a treasure. They might have enough. But we have the Expanded Anatomy to try to fit that 5 damage through. I'm gonna go no blocks here, guys. Okay, we have 5 mana. So I want to make sure I can play the Shambling Ghast if I need to. So we're going to... Ah, jeez. They could easily remove this. I'm going to start with the Expanded Anatomy instead and see if they just kill it now. They don't. They don't. They hold back. Alright, same plan. We're sticking with it. Can we get that 5 damage through, or do they simply have that spot removal? There it is, guys! Let's go! Oh my goodness, 15-minute match, but well worth it because, yeah, I mean, we were up against the deck, right? Like we saw mono black control and said, I'm gonna do that, but faster and without rares. And we got there. Oh my goodness. Let's hop in the next match. That was a really good one to start with, though. I'm very happy with that. I don't even care what happens for the rest of the video. I'm gonna try though. Oh. So you guys have any ideas for what we're gonna do for upgrades? Yeah, I usually like to get all of my videos done at once. Well, I have 2 different days that I record the videos. I do 3 videos one night and then 2 videos another night, and then those 2 videos come out on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But last week we had a lot of fun with what we did with editing the deck and having you guys kind of join in the deck building process. So we're doing it again this week. So yeah, get those comments and get those rares typed up because we're gonna upgrade this mono black aggro and it's gonna be a good time. This is a really good hand, actually. This hand is filled with possibilities. So if this is clerics, we're not favored against clerics. Like, it's not that bad because we have enough removal to, okay, yep. So I mean, we can get rid of the Cleric of Lifespawn right now. Deadly Dispute lets us just take out all of them. I'm gonna do that because it's not bad. We get to draw from this. So -1. Then use the treasure off of this to Bloodchief's Thirst the Cleric of... Yeah, it's not bad because we're getting rid of some of the early game fuel that Cleric is rocking. So it's not a bad turn to draw some extra there. Even though we don't get the benefits from the 1-drops on the Bloodsky Berserker. Another Deadly Dispute. Not something we wanted to see. Especially when on a turn that they get the Righteous Valkyrie. We're going to get the Berserker down and hope that they don't have their 4-drop Inquisitor. Because okay, it's a Snarl. Okay, they could just have another Righteous Valkyrie though. That would be really bad too. Hollowed Priest, okay. It's bad, but it's not other Righteous Valkyrie bad. Alright, opponent. Alright. I see the uphill battle ahead of me. Ooh, Grim Wanderer. Well, can't do the Grim Wanderer right now. Well, we can lay this. We can Deadly Dispute it. Then we'll only have 1 treasure, so it's just not enough mana for the Grim Wanderer. But it's not bad because we do get a 3/3 Menace that can swing in. If they block here, we easily accept that trade into the Hollowed Priest right now because we're kind of desperate. We can't have them have too much powering up right now. So yeah, I think that's acceptable. Then again, they could just give it lifelink and indestructible. I still don't think this is bad though. More chances to... Yeah, I just don't know if we're attacking. More chances to draw removal here though. Another Grim Wanderer. Yeah, so if we swing in the Allenbach Escort, they could sacrifice it. Give this lifelink indestructible. We lose our card. So they double block, sack it. They gain 3. This goes up to a 4/4. So yeah, unfortunately, this is not a swing. Luckily, I actually thought that through a little bit more. I almost swung in there. Ooh, Voice of the Blessed. Clerics are rough, guys. Clerics are very, very rough. They swing in the air. They swing with Hollowed Priest, knowing the All-in-Bach is available. Yeah, we take this damage. This could be bad, but we need some of that removal. Another Grim Wanderer. Uh-oh. Well, Fellstinger can help us find removal. We gotta get rid of the Valkyrie before it's too late. Because next turn they can gain what they need. No, they can't. And they can go up to 26 next turn. Deadly Dispute lets us play out a couple Grim Wanderers, which isn't bad. But I think it's the Fellstinger. Because we really want to find an Infernal Grasp. And we're rocking 4 of them, so... Grim Wanderer is available now. Okay, Cursebound Witch. We'll get the Grim Wanderer down. And I think we will lay the Witch as well. It's a great blocker. And you never know what we'll find out of that spell book. Speaking of great blockers, that Fellstinger is a great blocker. Very, very great blocker. Alright guys, we got them a little bit further away from the Valkyrie buff. So we're not out of this, but... Oh, nice draw, opponent. Yeah, they're getting those buffs. We can't have Voice of the Blessed going into the air. How many do they need? 4 or more. Okay, it's almost in the air. I think they hold back here. I don't think this is a swing. It'd be a pretty bad swing for them. Oh, the Righteous Valkyrie could swing in, obviously. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to drop the Swamp. We're going to do the Doomed Deserter. What could we find here? We could... Yeah, the -3/-3 from Witch's Vengeance doesn't do it. It hits a couple targets, but... Just double checking, seeing if there's any removal. We don't have 7 mana for that. Okay, so we're gonna do the Doomed Deserter and hold back the Cursebound Witch for now. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Doomed Deserter. We have 3 mana available and we're drawing 2 cards here. A couple swamps, guys. That's pretty brutal, honestly. They double block here. They can give 1 of these. I think this is a swing. We have to get some of these cards off the board. I think they take the 7. Yeah, I think we can cheese this through. Yep, so back down to 15, and I'm just going to get the Grim Wanderer out now. Additional blockers. Even though, like, next turn, if they do swing, we can block in, have one of our creatures die, and drop a Grim Wanderer at the end. It's just better to have out there because... Yep, back up to 16. Voice of the Blessed goes into the air. Oh, that's it! Yeah, what have I said? Guys, we got so low there. We had to find that removal. Oh well, we searched for it, and guys, the deck is, I mean, this deck's rocking so far, man. Like, honestly, being able to play a couple Grim Wanderers this game is pretty sweet because they're a super spicy card. Yeah, I really like this deck so far. I really tried to lean into the aggro. It's really tough to do mono black aggro without, oh my. Let's open that pack real quick. Yeah, mono black aggro without any zombies. Well, there's obviously some zombies, but like without the zombie tribal. It was tough. It was tough, but like I said, lots of fun. These 0 rare decks are always just such a blast to make because, I don't know, it's fun to make decks with limitations. Does that make sense to you guys? And I'm really excited to see how you guys want me to upgrade this. So I'm going to try to get it up a little bit earlier on Saturday, and then I'll let you guys rock the comments all throughout the day and the evening, and then I'll make the Sunday's video later that night after I implement a lot of your guys' ideas into the deck. And like, for example, if a majority of you guys just want to add a lot more zombies and go for more of a zombie tribal, or even like a miniature zombie tribal concept inside the deck, then we'll lean towards that and that kind of thing, right? We'll see how it goes. But I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. This is a good hand, guys. It's nice to see the Infernal Grasp here. Fancy meeting you in the deck, Infernal Grasp. No, I'm just teasing, guys. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure, why not? I mean, you might as well tap it for the green. Prosperous Innkeeper. We might want to kill that with the Bloodchief's Thirst, but I don't think so. I think we get the Bloodsky Berserker down. Some tough matches here, guys. If this is more life gain, then this is going to be an uphill battle already, just right out the gate. Doesn't mean we can't do it, though. Okay. Forsaken Crossroads. They went first, so they had to scry. Righteous Valkyrie. Okay, yep, it is a life gain deck, so Bloodchief's Thirst does not hit the Valkyrie yet until next turn, so we're gonna have to Infernal Grasp it. There's like, I don't think there's any question here. So how we're gonna do this, guys, I wish that Cursebound Witch was a was the zombie that lets us -1/-1. But I want to be able to swing with the Bloodsky Berserker, keep their life low. So we're going to Deadly Dispute, Cursebound Witch, see what we find here. Expanded Anatomy is pretty good against this deck. That player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. That could be pretty consistent. I think we do this, guys. I think that's fine. I think that's a pretty good card, actually. I don't know. I've never played with it. Okay, Infernal Grasp on the Valkyrie. Swing with the Bloodsky Berserker. Down to 17, and next turn we're gonna enchant them, and then if the game ends up going longer, like at least we're taking chunks of their health away. Or better for us, maybe they'll sacrifice some of their creatures. I doubt that, though. Not against a life gain deck. It depends, though. We might hold this back. Yeah, Expanded Anatomy would have let us hit the Bloodsky Berserker with the Expanded Anatomy, and then we could have Bloodchief's Thirsted the Innkeeper. Okay, the Inquisitor Captain. Oh, it's so good that we got rid of the Valkyrie, guys. Thank goodness. Oh, they found a Valkyrie. Well, we have to get rid of that now. I don't think there's any question about it. I think we're going to have to kick the Bloodchief's Thirst. Right? If they have another Inquisitor Captain, they could just run away with this real fast. With the Valkyrie on the board, right? They Inquisitor Captain, maybe they find another Valkyrie and they're just gaining ridiculous amounts. So, yeah, we're going to have to kick this. Too bad this isn't 3 or less, but man, that would be a really good card then, wouldn't it? No attacks this time round. I think they would block there. Well, yeah. I think they wouldn't mind getting rid of our Berserker with the Captain. Ranger class, nice. That's good news because it's not another Valkyrie. We got a couple of them gone now. Okay, that's a 4/4 Vigilance. No blocks. Okay. So this would let us have 3, and then we could drop the Fell Stinger. This would go up to a 5/5, which would trade if they swing with this next turn. We could draw a couple cards, and then still play. No, we couldn't. Never mind. We'd be out of mana regardless. It's not bad to just do this though either. Like this isn't a bad play at all. And we are going to hold this back for the trade. I'd be shocked if they don't just take the 3. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good, guys. It's really a ticking time bomb. Ranger class. Oh, yep, they're getting over the Berserker, so we might have to chump with the Cursebound Witch. Yep, now it's up to a 6/6, and then next turn it could go up to an 8/8. So the Fell Stinger needs to hit the board sooner than later. A double block could kill it, but then we lose our Berserker. That's not bad either, though. Man, there's just so many like options for us. I hope this is an all right option. Oh, nice. Shambling Ghast. Nice. That's pretty good. So this will let us get rid of their Innkeeper. Yeah, that's a really good draw, guys. Nice. Okay. Keep our Witch back. See if they take the 3 damage here. Yep. Got a Veteran. This deck's performing really well, guys. There's just a lot of good uncommon and common black cards right now. Moondancer is a little bit of a threat, but we're going to save our Fell Stinger for it. Yeah, they definitely want to split these. We could get rid of one of those. We have another Fell Stinger here. If we Fell Stinger from our hand, do we want to take 2 and draw 2? Probably more chance for removal. But we have the Doomed Deserter for that, so I'm going to take less damage here. See what we get off the Witch. Okay. Cauldron Familiar, Trespasser's Curse. Yep, that has to be it, right? That has to be it. That's really good. Okay, so we want to, if we do that, we do have a couple cards. We want to get the Trespasser's Curse down as soon as possible. So I think it's Trespasser's Curse. And I'm thinking just Doomed Deserter to chump. That way we're not taking too much damage here. Skullport Merchant doesn't chump great. Maybe there's a different way to go about that with our Deadly Dispute and stuff. Yeah, there might have been a better way to go about this to get more cards on the board, because these both create treasures. So maybe we could have Merchant, Doomed Deserter. No, that's still only 5 mana. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know if you saw a better way to do that. Angel of Unity. Moondancer getting buffed in their double ranger class is actually super brutal. So we definitely chump here. Yeah, this is a lot of damage coming in, guys. Lots of damage. Oh, and we are 41 minutes in, so this will be the last match of the video, unfortunately. But overall, I'm very pleased with how the deck has performed. Win or lose this one, I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Yep. Opponent knows how to split it. Very nice. So we're taking 6 here. Okay, we get a 2/2. Bloodsky Berserker. Fellstinger's not terrible, because that can at least... We really have to get cards out there that can maybe trade into some of these, but them being able to buff a couple things with Ranger class each turn, I just don't know how we do it. I really don't. We go Skullport Merchant into Fellstinger, or we could go Fellstinger into Grim Wanderer. Let's do that. We also could have tried to cheese 2 damage in with that zombie. Oh, Eyetwitch. We have lots to do, but not a lot of room to do it right now. Hopefully we just don't die here. We'll see. 1, 2. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we do just die here. What am I saying? Flyer in the air, and yeah, we needed a way to get more creatures onto the board. Did I miss it, though? I might have. We had 5 mana. We drew a Deadly Dispute and an Eyetwitch from the Fellstinger. The opponent might not see it, though. But a full swing here is my demise regardless. They could mess up. They could drop a creature, and then we gain a life from the Trespasser's Curse. In my experience, it's not uncommon where opponents are playing like something a little bit more combo-y and a little bit less aggro, and they don't see the full swing. They got it. GG opponent. Yeah, that wasn't a hard one to miss, but you'd never know. Very nice opponent. So we block here, and we block the we block here, and then we take 5 no matter what. Yeah, GG. Wow, I'm very pleased with the performance in these matches. set aside the win rate, right? Where Alchemy is completely filled with these life gain decks right now, especially just normal clerics. You know, it's always going to be a really tough match against those types of decks. And overall, I think it did really good for a deck without any rares. Like, for real, though. Where are we, guys? Here we go. 0 rare, mono black aggro. Yeah. Yeah, I like this one, guys. Now, let me know what we could do to upgrade this, and I will get that video out to you guys on Sunday with your guys' ideas mixed into it. Yeah, here's the deck list again. I think it did wonders. Grim Wanderer, yeah, it does suck that it has, like, it has that drawback, but it's not that bad. Like, we got this out often and without a whole lot of restriction. The problem is, by the time we do get it out, it also has a big target on its back too, right? So it's not often swinging in for that, like, 5 damage. But if it does, it's really good. Doomed Deserter wasn't bad either. Being able to get that 2/2 zombie and sacrifice it on the next turn or something is actually really good. I was pleasantly surprised by this card, but oh boy, do I wish it cost 1 instead of 2. I do realize that would be a pretty good card, but I don't know. It kind of... Sometimes the mana was a little bit janky, where I could play this and this and this, but if I had 1 more mana, I could do it in this order. And if I do it in this order, I get that treasure, but then I still can't play it like this. Or, you know, it was weird in that sense. Yeah, the 1-drops were MVPs. Cursebound Witch is crazy, guys. It really is. It's really, really good. Yeah, guys, if you made it this far into the video, you guys are champions, because we're almost 50 minutes in. So thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. All right, I will see you in the next video, guys.